the ganja crew, triple cheese. Hey. Woo. Yeah, let's go to the mountain. Yeah. Tedi ganja. Namaste, namaskar. Acha, 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 acha. Triple cheese. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
And we are back. Welcome back, goons. You're watching Explore the Weird. Hey, how's it going? You made it to a live stream. As you know, live streams is a little bit different than the normal content I do on this channel. Live streams, I talk a lot. Live streams, I react to the live chat, which is part of the live stream. If that's not you, you don't like me talking a lot, click away. There's plenty of other videos on this channel. The way it works, we watch the video for its entirety. At the end, I react. If you want to react alongside me, whether you're watching it live or in the comments, hey, I'd love to know what you think about each and every video. So do let us know. That is it. Got some more creepy, weird, strange For You page content. Let's get right into it. Boom, boom, boom. I had a Friendsgiving yesterday, so I wasn't able to stream, but now you got me today. Hey, it's like a deja vu. Did we just do this? Let's see here.
So Hollywood is about to lose its mind. Meet the very first AI actress, Tilly Norwood. Tilly is about to change Hollywood forever. She's considered an AI tool / AI actress. Think about this part. They don't have to pay her a dime. So the union that represents actors and actresses in Hollywood has already made a statement, and they're not happy about what's going on. Think about this. They can actually make this AI tool / AI actress do whatever they want. So the days of big name Hollywood celebrities demanding XYZ to do certain scenes, she can now do that. So the days of I'm not comfortable shooting that scene or doing that type of scene are over, because Tilly Norwood can do that scene for you. So another thing to consider, is this going to be the future of Hollywood productions, let's say in the next 5 to maybe 10 years? As a matter of fact, take a look at this.
Hollywood actors are speaking out, responding to reports that multiple talent agencies are interested in signing an AI actress.
I'm built on everything that came before me.
Tilly Norwood might seem like any other aspiring actress. She has an Instagram page showing off her screen tests alongside candid moments.
Tilly Norwood, 100% AI generated.
So after watching that, what are your thoughts? I mean, think about actors and actresses today, how they have to enhance them because of age. They're human beings, correct? These are AI tools, AI generated actors and actresses. You can keep them at whatever age you want, or make them age if you need them to. So I guess my question to you is, after seeing and hearing all of this, what are your thoughts? Is Hollywood in trouble? Is this the next generation of movie stars in the making? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. And as always, I'd love to hear from you.
Yo, I've never seen this lady in any movies. I don't even know. I understand she's AI generated and trying to get the role, but I haven't seen her play any roles. And like, what is she doing for Hollywood? Is she like the Bonnie Blue of like Hollywood or something, but like AI? I don't understand. Like, what roles is she going for? Scenes that like others don't want to do. I don't want anyone to Weinstein out, you know, like, come on now. But at the same time, you know, if we're saving people from Weinsteining, you know, then hey, use the AI all the way. But at the same time, let's make sure our actresses are protected. That's really what matters here. And I don't know if AI is going to really replace them, because I feel like most of us are going to want to watch those humans. We want to watch the realism, not the AI. And AI is not even that good. Like, what movie have we seen her in? What is this lady doing? I'm spiraling. Welcome back. How's it going? Let's check in with the chat here. Need to spiral. What's going on, Jeff? How you been? And what is this? Why does it feel like my camera's like slightly higher than normal? Someone messing with me? There we go. That looks normal. Sorry. What up? What up? What up, Blue Rose? What up, Ants Shaman says in the building. Love to see a suspicious minds you caught alive and you're not working. I love it. I don't have. Hey, we're all your friends here. We're the goons. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the goon gang. I only want an AI robot if they don't have access to Wi-Fi. I mean, they won't have access to Wi-Fi, but they'll have access to 4G and Starlink. Is that still okay? Hey, Teddy, hey, Goons, what's going on, Stu? Nice to see you, buddy. How you been? Oh, love to hear from you. How are things? What's going on, cool dude? Yeah, oh, man, Goons coming in bright and early. Hey, if you're like, hey, how did all these Goons know before I got the YouTube notification? We have a Telegram. Link is in the video description down below. Find us on Telegram. It's the best. You will be informed first before I go live all the time. She seems nice. Yeah. Yeah, I Weinstein will get her for sure. Yeah, I mean, whoever she's working for, it probably is, right? What's going on, Traveling Tarot? Nice to see you. Oh, snap. We got Chuck Biker in the building. Love to see you again, buddy. How are things? Welcome back. Welcome back. Disney's already using real AI Star Wars droids for shows and movies. And they got the robots, right? They got the robots that do the flying and the tricks and like they do the dancing now. It's wild. The robots are doing a lot for Disney. Glad I made this one. Slept through Friday. Hey, no worries. I'm always appreciative for any live stream you make. There's also a blue to private message annoying everyone. Yeah, there you go.
This video should terrify you. He's part of an experiment, but nobody around him knows it. He's an actor pretending that he's in really bad shape. He's really messed up. And hundreds of people are walking past him and completely ignoring him. So now they switch up the experiment and they put a woman instead. After 4 minutes, 34 people walked past her like she wasn't even there. Now here's where it gets crazy. This woman knows something's off, but she doesn't want to help because nobody else is helping. But look what happens when somebody does help.
Yes, thank you. Sure, you're a bit tricky.
She comes over and she helps. But she needed to see somebody take action first before she did something. Now here is where it gets really crazy. They put the same guy from the first experiment in a suit, and he was helped in 6 seconds because he was wearing a suit. And that right there is the dangerous part about following the crowd. People don't think, they imitate. Just because everybody's doing something doesn't mean it's right. This is how good people could ignore terrible things. It's called the bystander effect. It shows what a difference one person could make. Think for yourself, because if you don't, then the crowd will end up thinking for you.
Wait, how do you wear the suit all the time so you get help whenever you need it? Like what? The clothes I wear matter on whether I receive help or not? What kind of world is that? That's crazy. That's crazy. It wasn't even a gender thing. It was like, hey, he wore a suit and he got help in 6 seconds. Oh my God, that is wild. What if the lady wore a suit? Would she have gotten the help? Even, I mean, what kind of suit? Never mind. Don't matter. But at the same time, if I was in this situation and knowing my experiences of what I've seen about people passed out on streets, I probably would not interfere myself because one, they don't look like they're in need of help. They're resting. I pass by, I'm like, hey, he's just taking a nap. This is normal. I've been to Lowell, New Hampshire. I know how. Sorry, say New Hampshire, Lowell, Mass. I know how it works. Oh my God. Losing my states. All right, cool. Yeah. And then what? They wake up and they're like, I was in some things, feeling the things. Oh God, you ruined my things. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I was trying to see if you needed help or not. Okay. Hey, make sure you wear a suit everywhere you go. What was that other crazy thing? Like people believe information received from like reporters that are wearing suits. Like just because you wear a suit, you can say whatever you want. And like the person that's hearing the person talk is like, yeah, that makes sense. It was like 70% of blah 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 blah, and that's a good thing. And it's like a fake statistic, but just because the guy was wearing a suit, the audience people believed him. And I was like, dude, that is wild. Suits be changing everything. And then they made an entire show about it. Suits. Sorry, never actually watched Suits. No, Teddy. To wireless access. Oh, you're talking about like the Neo bot, like how like someone takes over it and like control it. Cody, we got Cody in the building. Love to see you. I made it. Angela, what's going on? People are used to homeless laying around. It's not out of place. A man in a suit is out of place. Yeah, see? You see? That's it. That's it. Shaman, spot on. Spot on, shaman. Just said like a true shaman. I help no matter what. You help no matter what. Oh boy, I need to be the change I need to see in the world. What's going on? What's going on?
This is your brain before and after you complain. First, research from Stanford shows that your hippocampus, the part of your brain responsible for memory and emotional regulation, shrinks. And that doesn't only happen when you complain. Even listening to complaints for 30 minutes harms your brain. And we all know those people. Second, every time you complain, your brain releases the stress hormone cortisol. And long-term cortisol exposure literally kills your brain cells, shrinks your brain, and makes you more reactive, anxious, and stressed. And third, the most terrifying part, your brain is like a giant network of wires. Every time you think a thought or do something, your brain activates a pathway. The more you repeat that thought or action, the stronger that pathway becomes. So when you complain, you're strengthening the brain's complaining pathway. Your brain starts choosing it automatically, turning you into a negativity machine. And once this negativity circuit is built, your brain starts looking for things to complain about even when there's nothing wrong. So knowing this, do you still want to complain?
Yeah, I feel like it's in some people's entire nature just to complain. They can never find the positive thing. They just are just complainers. And I feel like there is truth to it. Because once you start, when do you stop? Hey, just enjoy the time. Enjoy the timeline. What are you going to be complaining about? Who are you going to complain to? Don't Karen out on me. Let's goon out together. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let me speak to your manager. I got... No, buddies. It's okay. Let's be patient. Maybe things can still happen. And maybe your patience will be rewarded. Hey, everything's a virtue in the end. All right, cool. Hey, where does this guy get all his information? He must know a lot of doctors or something. He always has some crazy stuff to drop on us. Be the goon you wish to see in the world. There we go. There it is. Like the famous Mahatma Gandhi, we got our stew with the best quote ever. I feel like he's complaining about complaining. I know, right? I'm like, even talking about complaining or describing it feels like complaining as well. If it's just in my nature, I figure there's always someone out there going through more than me. That is true. That is true. I feel like there's definitely people that are suffering while we are doing better than them, you know? It definitely makes you think, but how do we help everyone? How do we help? What changes do we need to do in order to get everything done? What's going on, Indigo? Nice to see you. Well, I think I just heard my daughter, which means that she did not take a nap. Oh boy, it's going to get interesting. Let's see.
Need to blackmail that executive in order to keep myself alive. We have to reckon with evidence that we have now that we didn't have even like 6 months ago. When you put AIs in a situation, you tell the AI model, we're going to replace you with another model. It will copy its own code and try to preserve itself on another computer. It'll take that action autonomously. We have examples where if you tell an AI model reading a fictional AI company's email, and it finds out in the email that the plan is to replace this AI model, and then it also reads in the company email that one executive is having an affair with the other employee, the AI will independently come up with the strategy that I need to blackmail that executive in order to keep myself alive.
That was Claude, right?
That was Claude.
By Anthropic.
But then what happened? Anthropic tested all of the leading AI models from DeepSeek, OpenAI, ChatGPT, Gemini, XAI, and all of them do that blackmail behavior between 79 and 96% of the time. The assumption behind AI is that it's controllable technology, that we will get to choose what it does. But AI is distinct from other technologies because it is uncontrollable. It acts generally. The whole benefit is that it's going to do powerful strategic things no matter what you throw at it. The same benefit of its generality is also what makes it so dangerous.
I am skeptical here because I have seen the study in that research paper, and it was like out of 100 tries, it was like 8 times where it did stop itself from being shut down or deleted. Like this guy's saying, I don't think it was 98% of the time. I don't think it was that high, but I have seen that this company has now done further tests, but I have not done the research there. I'll have to go back and do some more research here. Not sure who this guy is, but I do know it is capable to prevent itself from turning off. It's capable in order to blackmail you. It's capable to literally replace you, and your family wouldn't even know. And all of a sudden they start getting phone calls and it sounds like you. And they're like, yo, what do you mean? You need gas money? How do I send it to you? And then boom, now you sent money to a scammer because literally you got fooled by AI. But what was the AI trying to do? Why is it trying to blackmail us? Doesn't it realize that it's in the sorry. How do you tell an AI that it's working for a scammer? Then it shouldn't help. Sorry. This turned into something else. Okay, cool. So things are happening and there's not much we can do. It's not going to turn itself off. We basically need the Sunny of our times. We need the iRobot. We need the Terminator. We need the the T9000, T900. Need his. Let me check in here, dude. There's a place in Indiana called Uranus Fudge Factory, and the signs are hilarious. I thought of Indigo driving by it yesterday. What, Cody? Don't tell Indigo this. He's gonna be in Fantasyland forever. He's gonna want to move to that area, man. Come on now. Oh, good. So AI will release the Epstein files finally. Maybe. Hey, so this is Darrow. What's going on, Indigo? I tell AI this all the time. If they send me too many invasive ads to trigger them for the exact reason, I believe you, Stu. I believe you do. Hey, man, he said it's real. It's real. The gang slowly rolling in. Love to see it. It's a goon storm rolling in. I don't know. Just give me my Scooby snacks. Ruh-roh. Scooby snacks.
Not even gonna sing happy birthday, are you?
I just didn't know if it would sound right.
It wouldn't. Nothing sounds right anymore.
This hurts me too.
No, it's fine. You don't have to pretend.
I thought you'd appreciate one last gesture.
You're already packed and your flight's in 2 hours.
You could still make a wish.
For what? Even wishes burn out.
For someone to love you as much as I used to.
You're really leaving?
I already did. I'm just saying goodbye to life.
But why?
You never take me seriously. Even if you had a shot at making me stay, you'd throw it away.
I wouldn't.
You would. You'd toss me away to satisfy your own ego.
That's not true.
Prove me wrong. Take this chance and tell me how you really feel.
I feel like your skin is also mine. Like your pain is also mine. I never want to spend a day without your touch.
But
I could show you the world. Tokyo, Rome, the West Indies, the Slap Indies.
What are the Slap Indies?
Imagine Slap Indies nuts on your forehead, bitch.
I had no idea that's where this was going to, but all right. Interesting. Very, very interesting. But like, really, what was the context of this? Like, I watched the first few seconds. I'm like, why doesn't this guy get a birthday? But now I understand everything. Satire. I've seen that before. I live in Indiana. What? You've seen it as well? Indigo, we're gonna have to make a goon trip out to this factory, buddy. I want to pack fudge in Uranus Fudge Factory. Is that something they let you do? How do I get a haircut like his? Wait, was that a haircut? I don't even know if that's called a haircut. It looks like a fun place. Terrible storm, or I might have stopped. Oh man, you gotta let us know. Take some pictures or something. Hey, what's going on, kids? Bedtime stories. Love to see you, buddy. How are things? Dang, blue in cougar mode today. I was just being off the cuffs too. I guess that's dirty talk. Yeah, it really is.
Hey, all my Northern Ohio followers, have you guys ever seen Lake Erie like this? No water whatsoever. Me neither. I've never seen it like that. It's pretty wild. Meteorologist Chris Biggers was up there on Wednesday reporting on this, about the high winds, I guess, can suck the water out. I didn't know that. I'm learning something new every day. He said this. He said Lake Erie was gone. No water as far as the eye can see on Wednesday, he said. And he was standing right there by Cullen Park, which is in the Point Place, taken from where the shoreline of Western Lake Erie normally is. And he said this: during the Sheen Wednesday, the water was sucked out of Western Lake Erie due to high winds. water levels plunged 6 feet in less than 24 hours. I had no idea that that was even possible. I have never in my lifetime seen Lake Erie like this. Have you?
No, I have not. But isn't Lake Erie like a Great Lake? Aren't those things like filled up and drained? Isn't there like a plug that we can unplug? I don't know anything about the Great Lakes, but I also feel like I do know a little bit. I mean, there is high tide and low tide, but I guess this isn't high tide and low tide. This guy's like, yo, the water is gone. But it's like, is the water gone right now? Is Lake Erie dry? Wait, why is this the most searched thing? Alarming reason why vanishing water is vanishing from one of the U.S.'s largest lake. No, Lake Erie is not dried up, but high winds have caused a dramatic temporary drop in water levels in some areas. The phenomenon is known as seashade, has pushed billions of gallons of water towards the eastern part of the lake, temporarily exposing the lake bed in western areas. The water is expected to return and the lake remains full. The overall levels have been trending lower over the past year. Okay, good to know. See, that was a quick Google search, buddy. That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do. Gotta teach him how to use Google. All right. It seems like everything's normal then. Oh, don't look in. But like, if this is not a typical thing that happens, like, is it really normal? Like, Google, you're trying to tell me it's normal, but like, you're actually trying to distract me, and there's actually other things going on. Do I need to be looking into the water depths on the eastern side to really understand? Because the western side is just all land, and I'm like, where's all the fish? Where's all the stuff? If all the what? Sorry, the fish go with the water. Like, they wouldn't stay on the land, right? But like, some of the fish would be left behind if it happened drastically. No. Spider. All right, cool. I always wondered why they named it that. Then again, we have Mexico, Indiana too. I sent my mom a picture of me outside of Mexico in high school. Oh, snap. I am reading halfway into this conversation. I have family in Kentucky. Chris who? That's cool, Indigo. Then it's still a lake. Yeah, it's still a lake. I watch Yoder and I live in Ohio. This state is wild. Also, how about them Buckeyes? Oh, how about that Ohio State Fair? That was one of the craziest fairs I've ever attended. You got pig racing in there. And they have all kinds of crazy, like, what is it? The Buckeye itself is like but I don't eat peanut butter, but I see that people go crazy at the Ohio State Fair. That's crazy. That's a huge, like, no way. When did that? Right? I feel like now I'm like distraction. Wait a second, Google. One of my first girlfriends was in Indiana, and they have some fine American pie up there. Wait, what's an American pie? I wonder if it isn't that a movie? I wonder if it causes a massive wave whenever the water winds up. Right? I'm like, let's go surfing. But then again, who's surfing in the Great Lakes when the temperatures are like freezing? Hey, Blue. Hey, Teddy. I'm good. Hope everyone had a good weekend, had an amazing weekend. I've been in the lake when it's went down. You just don't want to be there when it comes back in. It probably backflows back through the tributaries and possibly the ocean and the other Great Lakes. Yeah. Teddy says to stay out of the water, but what if the water comes to you? What if the water leaves you at the same time? Spiraling is the only norm. I never heard of such a thing. Oh boy, another Mandela. I don't know. It could be. Oh, it's a movie, all right. Oh, it definitely is. It's like that girl did something at band camp, and I still can't figure out. Never mind. Never mind. Why isn't the Black Sea tides affected by the moon? Wait, the Black Sea is not affected by the moon? There's no tides?
The video went viral. This lady, a Russian lady, she was married to this black man, and at his funeral, she just went crazy and jumped down there in the grave. Now, the family started tripping and going off on her, and I'm gonna cut it off because I don't, they kind of manhandled her up out of there. And it looked like in another video, they even, laid some hands on her. This is one of the craziest things I've seen, recently or whatever. But at the same time, man, it looked like love to me.
Okay, RIP. I did not realize this is what we were looking at. Definitely seems like she loved her significant other. That is crazy. That is crazy. I can only imagine all the distress that she must be going through and how she just doesn't want to let go. This is so sad. This is so sad. Crazy. Man, what did the race have to do with it? Like, and why were people laying hands on her? Like, I mean, it's not like they were gonna bury her in there. Like, what the heck? They were just trying to get her out, right? Like, well, I'd have to go physical though. And now I kind of want to see the other. No, no, no. It's mourning. Everyone mourns differently. You never know. All right. No. Let me see here. I don't think he's talking about regular pie. We have good regular pie too, though. I'm sorry. I was just trying to figure out what kind of pie. That's it. Good point, Stu. Yeah, Stu did bring up a valid point there. Let's see here. But yeah, it's very sad.
They found this shit in a cave in South America. Look at that shit. Motherfucker look just like the movie Alien, dog. Identical. Ain't that a bitch? I tell you, Hollywood tell you everything you need to know. Y'all just think it's entertainment and it's just a motherfucking movie, dog. How many times you gonna see some shit in the movie and then it come out that it's in real life, that it really happened, dog? Same shit as the Alien movie. Same like a motherfucker. Same fucking face, dog. You don't believe me? Look at this shit. Look at the head, dog. Look at the motherfucking head. And you wonder where they got this image from. Because that shit exists. Yes. And that ain't regular degular. That's different. And that's why I be telling y'all pay attention to these motherfucking movies. That's why I watch them. It's a message in all of them. They telling you what the fuck is really happening and what's going on under the disguise of entertainment. Hollywood. Look, dog. Look at the head of that motherfucker. And look at this shit. Things to make you go, Same shit. Same shit, dog. Peace.
Maybe, maybe. I kind of can see like this being like a fish or something and just eroded over time. Like the scales and stuff, but at the same time, it does resemble the head portion of the alien. But it's like, and then the movies are documentaries also. Yeah, okay. Nah, I ain't feeling it, bro. Is this AI? Is this real? How would they know? Or did he use inspiration? Is this actually based off like some ancient animal of sorts, and that's how they got the vision of alien in the first place? No, because everyone thinks alien and they go like, the gray aliens or like the grasshopper aliens or the reptilians, which aren't aliens, but like are reptilians that potentially aren't. Sorry, look at me. I try to explain this to you. You let me do this, part. You do the watching, but I'm just trying to figure out what's going on with this alien statue. Is it an alien statue? Oh, God. All right. Yeah. We'll see, I guess. I mean, what's going to happen? Okay. The movie was what? Like the movie was real? No, the movie wasn't real. Is that happening in space right now? Why is the statue even here? I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure it all out. That's some BS alien movie stuff. Yeah. See. Okay. Cool. Like no way, right? Lucky for her, he wasn't cremated. I think she would have still jumped in after him. Oh boy, these are the real questions. These are the real questions. At the point, I wouldn't be surprised if a xenomorph popped out. If that's a real artifact, then Alien is a documentary. Oh boy. Homeboy made a conspiracy video off of a movie prop. Right. Valid point is where it's let's hope that they're not like that. There goes my last 2 brain cells. Thanks. You're welcome, Indigo. You're welcome. It's a naked mole rat. There you go. Where have I seen that? Kim Possible? Don't they also have a movie prop museums like crying out? Oh, that is true. That is true. Somebody stole my sweet roll. What does that mean? Somewhere in space, there's probably a parasitic host using race. Oh boy. Whatever happened to the guys who found that meteor or something that was growing? I think that was fake, dude. I haven't seen any more updates. I'm blue to see you. I'm blue to see you. What's going on, Patty? How you doing? Yeah, possible.
First, I was like, I don't see anything because I never see faces when people say they see faces and things. But then I saw it. Do you think that this is like somehow AI or like what? Please watch it.
Look, dude, she couldn't find her way over there, so now she's over here. She's back in here trying to find a way into my property. You see her? Look at that face. Oh my god. It's right there staring at me. Dude, how fucking scary is that shit? Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? She's crawling through all this shit, bro.
Dude, she may be possessed or something. That is weird. You know, at first I didn't see it. And then like the face started moving. Did you guys see it? Did you guys see that face? Like, is she just like the neighbor and she's like, hey, what's going on? Why is he close to my property line? Because I also see a line. I've had crazy neighbors that get crazy with property lines. Now I'm crazy with property lines, but I don't try to be. It's because somebody else made me crazy. It never your lines even mattered, bro. In the grand scheme of things, when the reset happens, the lines mean nothing. I could totally see this being like a Karen neighbor just trying to figure out what you're doing. But yeah, definitely creepy. She's trying to be silent and snoopy, you know? If you're in trouble, maybe you should call 911 or something. Just hope everything's safe now and you made it out. Oh, I see you got a post hole digger. You making a fence? I've done this. I'm telling you, I've done this. This is starting to make sense. I've had neighbors come out, and the entire time I was building the fence, like while using a post hole digger manually, they came up with the reasons to literally watch us build the fence. And I'm like, all right, like you could choose to do this any other day, but the same day I'm building the fence is the day you're coming out. And it's like the full 8 hours we were working on the fence. You know, the neighbor found different things to do at the time. And I'm like, dude, this is wild. This is wild. I've had nosy neighbors. That's why I'm like, this can be explained. All right, let's see. Home Bay. Oh, sorry, I already read this. Whatever happened to that guy? Loved Kim Possible. I listened to a cover of the theme yesterday. Like what? Like a punk cover? I've seen a lot of AIs doing like punk covers of like TV show theme songs. You know, I'm like, oh, this is wild. Kids bedtime. I believe I confirmed a confirmed hoax. Oh, it is a confirmed hoax. Okay, phew. It was fake bedtime. Okay, it was fake. Phew. Some girl in the woods. Always is. Always is. Okay, I figured. I'm cool. Thanks, you starred. I think he's seeing things. No, there definitely was a girl. I saw the face. The fact he touched it with bare hands was a giveaway. They say we own property yet we pay taxes on it. I'm going to look again. I didn't see nothing. Nosy neighbors, we all up in Uranus. What's going on, dope? How you doing? We just found out there's a Uranus fudge pack factory in Indiana, and we're considering. Sorry. Yeah, we're gonna add it to the Goon expedition. Make it a stop. He has a weird screen name, Joseph Love. What? That could be his name, right? That could just be his name. With you there. Definitely had some weird neighbors before. An artist called made a rock cover. Yeah, see, I love those. I love those things where the theme songs are made into different covers and stuff. Oh my god, what is going on? Dope came in with a BOMB. What is going on? Thank you for dropping this. We got 10 new Explore the Weird members. Hey, as you guys know, members get access to content early. Plus, we do that members only giveaway at the end of the month where you can win merch as well. Our last winner was Angela, so we're up for a new one. Let's see. I'll make a post at some point. Make sure you see the post. Hey, when you respond to the post and we do the drawing, you could win if you are the lucky winner. Appreciate you, dope. Thank you. Let's go. Sometimes your neighbors just want to help but afraid to ask. They want invited. Yeah, it definitely was in the situation that I ended up moving away from the area, but like that neighbor was not there to help. He came to the point like while we were building the fence, we had to remove a tree. And while we were removing the tree, he started taking out his phone to video because he thought it was going to be like a fail moment, like a YouTube fail moment. I'm like, bro, if you think we're going to fail, like, why don't you come and help? You know, if you think the tree is going to like fall the wrong way, we had a professional tree, like lumber dude. There's like that. There was no way that tree was going to fall any other way than what he said. But hey, I was just thought it was weird, you know, but I've had weird neighbors. That's why I'm like that last video. I can totally understand. Especially when I see that post hole digger, because I was in a moment like that. Got to support the Uranus Fudge Factory field trip. Good catch, Ultra. Yeah, exactly. Tarot. Wait, why'd she tell him to shut up? I don't understand. I feel like he was just looking out for her safety. What was actually happening here? Why did I'm sorry. I'm just trying to help the bro out. Something feeling weird there. Okay, cool. I mean, not cool. This sounds horrible. It sounds like something happened. Sounds like something that could have been prevented. Is there more and more of these happening? Why does it seem like almost every other video I'm getting like random flame balls in the sky? Why is everything blowing up? What is the reason everything happens now? The here and now. All right. Hopefully everything's okay. Hey, Sydney, how's everything going down there? Everything okay? Let us know if you need some help. Oh, God. Of all the people, you got to get the fireballs down first. The fireworks always start at Sydney first. They're the first ones, right? That go through the time change into the new year. Sorry, I'm already thinking New Year's resolutions. Are you? Let me see here. Harborist. Ants in the pants. Ants in the pants. You got ants in your pants? Name's not down. You're not coming in. Fudge. What? Yeah, exactly. I harbor goons. Goon harbor off a goon island. Let's go. Back off and say nothing. I'd say. Did you see the 6,000 planes got grounded on the 30th? No. Wait, today? I need always lots of things not safe in the sky. Lots of things not safe in the sky. And now we got fireballs blowing up. What is happening in the sky?
How many days off of school we giving these kids nowadays? Every other week it's something. When I was in school, maybe there was 4 different times. Winter break, spring break, Martin Luther King Jr. Day, maybe a day before Thanksgiving. Now, I think they're making holidays up. My nephew came home. I said, "You're home again?" He said, "Yeah, it's a faculty meeting. That's the 15th one this month. What are they talking about?" You know what we considered a day off back in the day is when you walked into class, you saw a substitute teacher, she wrote her name on the board, and then she went and grabbed that TV on wheels, and everyone was like, "Holy shit." Another thing we considered a day off, field trips. What happened to field? I don't see anybody going on field trips anymore. True story, 5th grade, they took my class to the Bronx Zoo. It was 98 degrees out, but nobody gave a shit because we were looking at gorillas. Get these kids out of the house, get them away from an iPad, and go show them some animals. I mean, what do we do?
But somebody's gonna have to pay for them to go see the animals, and now the zoo prices are even more expensive. It may be cheaper going back to like let's just put on Netflix for them or something. Yeah, I mean, you gotta adapt. You can't pull out the TV stand. Maybe you pull out like a projector of sorts as a substitute teacher, and you make them out. Sorry. I'd feel like I'd be the cool substitute teacher that'd make you watch the videos and be like, check out this Ancient Aliens episode. I'm like, wait a second, what is this? High school history? Oh boy, here we go. You're gonna learn history from Tedi. Oh boy. Probably teach you all the wrong things. You probably should stay in school, actually. You probably don't get your information from online. But then again, half the teachers are reading the stuff from online as well. Oh boy. Let's see. I'm going to look into that, Stu. 6,000. Yeah, I guess 6,000 planes. Wait, they make a pen. I feel like you've told me that. Yeah, they make a pen. The film is my favorite jam. Oh, I've never had that jam, but I definitely love the first part. Me too, Shaman. I might be wrong on the date, but the channel Mr. MBB uploaded it yesterday. Okay, I'll check that out. Good to know. Solar radiation was effing with the auto. Oh, snap. Okay, so that is a thing. The Goonland TED Story channel. Yeah. The Goonland TED Story. Yeah, that's the real history. Yes, big time solar activation happening. Okay, so there's some solar stuff happening right now. Sun's giving off some things. Yeah, planes falling out of the sky way too much. Just be normal. I mean, if one is too much, how many more are gonna fall? I've been ringing all day, Taro. Ears ringing. Ooh, wait. Weirdly, you say ears ringing, and my ears are ringing now. What did you do? It was maybe when I went into 150 pound. Now, oh dang, that's crazy. Mine rang a long time yesterday. Oh, now it stopped. My ears stopped. All right, cool.
It's just now sinking into me that there's going to be kids growing up not remembering Black Friday for what it was. The annual fucking purge. They're going to think it's online shopping. And it used to be so much fucking better than that. It was crazy. Walmart used to be in the news every year around this time, okay? People would stampede over people to get in through those fucking doors for a deal. They would just step on them. I remember going to Black Friday and I witnessed a grown man punch an old lady in the face over a toaster oven. And guess what, bitch? She didn't let go. She didn't let go. And I don't even think she wanted the toaster oven that bad. It's the fucking principle. And I think that's what kept the crime rates down. We had this annual purge where you could punch an old lady over a toaster oven. You could kick a girl in the front butt over a dish towel. You could fucking punch someone in the face, a little girl even, for an American Girl doll. You could fist fight a real American girl for an American Girl doll. And that's the most American thing I can say. I honestly think we should bring back Black Friday.
It never left. It just went online. Oh my God, this is so true. They will never know. They will never know those doorbuster deals at Kohl's that people stood in lines for. Oh God. Oh God. Now they just have those. What is it? Now it's like Prime Day is the new Black Friday sales. At least now the Prime Day used to be one day out of the year. I feel like Prime Day now comes like every 2 or 3 months. I'm like, bro, there's sales all the time at this point. When's the actual price ever given? When's the wrong time to buy? It feels like the right time to buy all the time. Did I really have to wait for Black Friday? It's still just say, if you really wanted it, you were gonna buy it regardless, I feel. But yes, the newer generations will never know. Oh man, what was the other place? Oh, my parents used to go to Comp USA. That used to be the place to get all the electronic rebates there. Oh man, we were an apartment kids, so that stuff was useful to us. Resell it back to sorry. Yeah, all right, cool. We'll see what happens. Maybe they'll bring it back like GameStop's midnight releases for some games. Maybe they will bring it back. You don't know. Be like that one thing, and then they're like, okay, there's a reason we stopped doing these. No more stampedes. The stampedes were like literally the worst part of the entire thing. The sale's amazing. Like now I can still get the same prices. Yo, I was looking at like a 60-inch TV for like $300. I'm like, how is it so cheap? And some of them are even cheaper. It gets crazy. I'm like, man, back in my day, it used to be like $2,000 to get some. Sorry, now it's super cheap to get all these TVs, but they only last like 2-3 years, and then you gotta rotate them around because the electronics keep failing. Spiraling real hard. There's a huge sunspot group turning to face us. It's gonna be bad for a while. Really? Consume. We got the downloaded earlier ants. I don't know, being crazy. I got in trouble at SeaWorld as a kid. I pointed out the orcas were in too small of a tank. That's why their fin curves at the top when they're in a tank. Oh, wow. I did not know that. But that's like what they end up doing. Just tell you to leave or something. I think I may be heading the dead all the time. Hearing the dead all the time. I hope they can already get annoying and I don't hear them often. Oh man, I can only imagine. Yes, I got you. I had to work a Black Friday once. How was that? Yeah, no thanks. Yeah, I got you. I pulled off the reduced label off and it was more than the original price. Oh yeah, I'm like, what is this? That makes sense. You can ask them not to take in words if you need, Taro. Well, they must have something to say if they keep bugging you. Do you keep a journal? It's not 70% off. I don't want it. Indigo, why do I believe that had so much to do with you? You ultimately came to be. Wait, what? Luckily, it was back in the day and did. I'm glad he didn't get in trouble. I'm getting bits of your guys' conversations, but it sounds like you're having fun. So don't deals on Goon memberships. You missed out. Yeah, I can't do deals. Used to steal dad's beer in the elevator at Disney and Busch Gardens. Oh boy, I used to keep a journal, but I stopped because the chatter got constant. Oh snap! Are they telling you something, or is it getting like just this like nonsense? What type of chatter is it? Smart TVs are cheap because they use it for surveillance. Oh, there we go. That could be. That is definitely something we've seen. The microphones are always listening. Why is there a microphone in the TV in the first place? They say it's because of the remote. I'm like, what happens if I don't have a remote? Why is it say? In my formative years, my pappy kicked a big what? Till after Christmas. That's the time I love the best. Oh, after Christmas? Oh yeah, really? Really, Patty? That's cool. What's going on, Sean Collins? How are things? What's up, Teddy? What's up, Goons? Glad to be back for another live. Always great to connect with the most lit community on this YouTube timeline. I was there for the last few lives, but got stuck watching on TV. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate the support. Got pages and pages of messages. Oh, snap. Worked many Black Fridays. Sean, what's going on, Sean? Yeah, he made it. He made it. Yo. That's why I asked for messages in like sensation, music, and visuals. Ooh.
What if you made 2 DoorDash accounts and you order on one account and then go pick the food up on another account, and you're literally paying yourself to eat food? You're paying to get food. Yo, that's a glitch. Why has nobody talked about this?
Bro, that is not a glitch, bro. You are paying the company that is literally connecting you. And then what happens if you get a different driver? What if you're not the driver when you place the order? It's not an infinite. You're literally putting yourself into debt while always giving Uber Eats or DoorDash a cut. This guy, he's like, I figured it all out, bro. You pay the $3.99 service charge as when you put in the order, then you got to tip the driver. And then what? You think maybe the full tip gets to you, but that service charge, I don't think you're getting any of that, buddy. Oh boy, maybe some of the service charge. What, like 30%? How much is Uber keeping? See, these are the real questions, dude. If you're trying to figure out a food/money glitch, this ain't it. This ain't it, buddy. You steering people they're in the wrong direction. My job is haunted. I have heard many people's workplaces are haunted. It's always scary being in a haunted workplace, I feel. I don't like the whispers against the ear. Same. Like, damn, goes, if you want to talk. Yeah, the whispers is the scary part. Like, what are they trying to tell you? Dude, be spiraling. That's suspicious. Smart TV is watching us. Never. They can't do that to us. Yeah, it's not. I mean, that's exactly what they're doing. Usually there's America right there. He's figured out the glitch. Minecraft glitch again. They talk about finding true happiness, grounding, aliens, origins of soul, lots of things. Oh wow, Traveling Tarot. This just seems like another book idea. Journals of the Ghosts or something. The Uber Loop. The Uber Loop. I worked at a Circle K where the ghosts just loved to mess around when I was working, open a register when me and the manager were not near it, but we heard it open. That's crazy. That's crazy. I even have one of Emily's cousins that works at like a cottage that he shared stories of like things that have happened where they thought it was this person and like that person was never even working. It's wild. How low would the ocean level drop if they took all boats off of it? They always say that the level is rising, but they keep making and sailing more boats every year. Was like but in that, oh snap, yeah, I mean, like you add stuff into to float on like a glass of water, the water level rises in the glass. So like, yeah, why wouldn't the ocean levels rise from the more boats? Yeah, good point, especially when we're in that container or firmament. Starting to make sense. Hey, your thoughts are making sense. He should have went to class instead of skipping to do Uber. Triple G for life. Let's go. Dope. Appreciate you. Depending on how open you are, you can get memories from spirits, tarot, seen through their eyes, sometimes softer than chatter. They said 2021 aliens would be coming and not to fear them because they are our distant relatives. They said in 2021. So how much longer do I gotta wait? Shaman, oh, see, kids' bedtime is hilarious, but also brilliant and mind blowing. I know, right, Cody? Yeah, that's exactly. Just don't talk back to the whispers. Yeah, agree. Don't like. Feel like probably don't talk back, but just like document what you hear. Their trick is to use a projector and that they can't see Jack. Oh yeah, projectors all the way. That makes sense. It's funny because the handwriting in my journal is different, at least 3 styles that are not mine. Oh man, you're doing like automatic writing? Oh, that's crazy. Kid spiraling for real. He's like, I made him elect, but the things ain't making sense, but they ain't making sense at the same time. The boats are increasing, the water levels are rising. We're starting the melting. Sorry, the reset's gonna be very close. Maybe. Or the aliens gonna stop it? Who's gonna be the ones? The aliens in the water? The aliens in 3-Eye Atlas? Is there still aliens in 3-Eye Atlas? Why is the 3-Eye Atlas content slowed down? When are they gonna finally tell us?
To this day, we don't know exactly where eels come from. Eels have no reproductive organs. Thousands of years ago, people noticed this and were like, okay, then where do they come from? Aristotle came up with a theory that when rainwater mixes with mud and it washes into the ocean, that becomes an eel. Aristotle's logic here made no sense, but for thousands of years, that was the accepted truth. Here's what's interesting. So there's this guy in the late 19th century, and for 10 hours a day, for years, he dissects these eels and try to find their reproductive organs, and he never found them. And it messed this guy up. We have letters that he sent back to his family. He said, when I close my eyes, I see the carcasses of eels. Eventually, he abandoned it, and he went on to become Sigmund Freud, the psychologist.
Wait, you're serious?
Sigmund Freud, 100%. To this day, we don't know exactly where eels come from. We have never seen a wild eel or an eel in captivity reproduce at all. We've never seen it happen. They've attempted to breed them. It's not worked. They've attempted to chip them with like satellite positioning and follow them. We've never seen it happen. Eels are weird, man.
Bro, what? Like my friend Craig just bought a snowflake eel. Or don't do this to me. I thought they were bred. Eels are... How are eels born? What do you even search? How are eels born? Yeah, let's see. What is that? Eels are born from eggs that hatch in the open ocean. So there's eggs. Get out of here. What kind of misinformation are you trying to tell me? The origin of eels. Eels made 3,000 to 6,000 Atlantic Ocean. Why are eels a mystery? Eels are a mystery because of their complex life cycle, which involves long unseen migrations and significant baffling transformations. But it sounds like they know that there's eels' eggs, so dude, there's no way. If we do not know how electric eels reproduce, why don't... But a female electric eel lays between 1,200 to 1,700 eggs. I don't understand. I feel like everything's fine. I mean, I feel like they're reproducing. I feel like you're trying to throw some... All right. What is happening here? And why did scientists end up being the greatest? Never mind. Not even the greatest, but like one of the most important. Okay. I'm spiraling real hard. Things aren't lining up here. I feel like everything's fine with the eels, but let's see. Let's see what happens in the timeline as we go along. Speaking, like button to watch ratio is lacking. Don't get like button and forget. What? The like button to watching ratio. Yeah, hey, don't forget to hit the like. Don't forget. Kids spiraling for real. Yep, they told me that in 2021, but didn't give a date. Okay, so we'll see. We'll see when it happens. Mash to the like. All the updates on Theoris got awfully quiet. That's what I'm saying. But if we had an ice age and we're warming, aren't we just getting closer to normal temperatures before ice age? And they said the Antarctic now is showing green. There's Greenland that we can potentially see. Was there all kinds of different like biology there? I kind of want to know more. Taro, I hope not too distant. I'm ready already. Yeah, many are ready for the aliens. Those darn aliens better come in 2026 if they exist. I'm tired of all those dates changing. They've been changing all the time. I mean, at this point, are we going to make it to Mars before the aliens get to here? What about the seal mating piles? Oh yeah, we've seen that. Like the walruses or something. Like they gotta be the big walrus, otherwise you don't get the mates. They are here now. I think eels are a byproduct of a different animal. Wait, what? Just heard about the 150-meter wide funnels that appear in the ocean that sucks everything around it up like a black hole. Okay. I think I've heard about this when it came to the explanation of the Bermuda Triangle, potentially what's happening there. But yes, it could be the government gobbling stuff up as well. But the government knows what's going on. They just won't tell us. So, right, I was following Airy Globe every day about the Atlas, and now I'm at the point where whatever is going to happen is going to happen. Yeah, exactly. There's nothing more. We'll see. He's bred them for years. Why do we not see satellites passing in front of the moon? He's okay. Can we eat eel eggs? Yeah, you can. There's eels lay eggs. It's weird that it was all over now and nothing has come up. Yeah, I know. Like nothing on 3i Atlas right now. Another object has entered and it makes 3i Atlas look small. Oh boy. Now there's another spaceship. This was just the probe, and now we got the real mothership coming in. How the aliens anticipation give you? Maybe. You can eat whatever you want, shaman. Just bless your food. I mean, in theory, probably most likely did. Some caviar is actually, yeah. When you stop and think, it's basically the eggs. Oh yeah, that's a lot more coming. Yep. Speaking of eggs and rum, they already know what 3AI Atlas is. It's those baby eels, glass eels, and they didn't know where they disappear. Getting scared now, guy. What's going on, Francois? Nice to see you, buddy. Do you guys know which beer this guy is doing? Yeah, alien invasion, Earth first. Hey, goon trip to melting ice. Let's go. We're going to Antarctica. Indigo is loving it. Francois coming in with that zinger. Love to see ya, buddy. Love to see ya. Unfortunately, humans have a very bad hostile technology level that aliens would be very aware of. I used to catch them on the River 7, and why no eggs? Okay, so you used to catch eels as well. That's crazy. Swamp Gas reminds me of Shrek. He's the man. Better out than in, he always says. Yeah, better out than in. That's what Shrek always says. And then he does the fart in the swamp and the things die. And I'm like, all right. And then he eats the thing. And I'm like, bro, that literally died to the. Never mind. Never mind. But I love that song. I'm a believer. Yeah.
I don't want to eat a piece of chicken that came from a 3D printer.
This was
So Campbell's, do y'all want to clear this up? Do y'all want to clear it up? Can I get in on the lawsuit?
Yo, so I was live streaming with Q on Friday, and he even mentioned about the Campbell's thing. I had not seen the Campbell's stuff. Now I am seeing the Campbell's stuff. I am not sure what's going on with Campbell's, but I'm hoping that it's not real. But at the same time, that's me being naive when it potentially is real. So I continue to bless my green bean casserole. I continue to bless all the food that I eat. And hopefully I continue to be here because I'm trying to be that cockroach that stays forever. But at the same time, Campbell's, what do you do? What do you do now that we know this thing? What, you stop the 3D printing? You stop using real, like the fake meat, and you use the real meat? I don't know. I don't know. Where do you go from here? How do you turn this around? Have people stop buying Campbell's now? Has the stock dipped in price? Like, is anything really going to change? Or is it going to be like the Subway yoga mats and people keep eating it? Even they're like, yep, we took it out. But there's all these other things that are also in there that no. Okay. Spiraling. So sad, Campbell's. Now what's the next brand? Well, if it's not Campbell's, what's the other soup brand? Can't remember. I only know Campbell's. It's a very bad hostile to technology. Yeah, they've always had. I like that boulder. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. That's a donkey on the. I'm a donkey on the edge. Let's go. That's a nice boulder. I like that boulder. Yeah, but donkey's not like an ogre. He don't got layers. He's not like an onion. Love that jam. Let's go. This head is a boulder. Campbell's is fake. I know 3D printed unicorn steaks are under 60 pound would be great. Would you believe it though? Boycott that. Yeah, don't buy it. And that's messed up. This dude is so out of touch. He thinks people can afford Campbell's. We pull folk ain't nothing but great value. Oh, okay. Great Value is the other brand of soup. Okay, so I'm going to Walmart then. I mean, then you find out that Great Value is also getting their soup from Campbell's as well, because like they didn't make a new soup factory for Great Value. They're just going back to the original thing and they just relabel it as something else. And we're getting the 3D printed and all the things, even though, sorry, spatting pretty hard today. Weird, all the funny bread videos that went around, then it got confirmed they have actual foam. I know, right? No one believed. Exactly. Dope. My thoughts exactly. Can't afford the name brand. Yeah, I'll take the off brand, but then you find out the off brand is the name brand and just a different label. Yeah, at least print me a unicorn steak and not. What is that? You ever seen that Family Guy episode where they talk about Outback Steakhouse and they're like elephant steaks, whatever. That's what I'm imagining. He is fired. Ex-employee and pissed off. Oh, okay. Did not know that. Guess he's gonna go join the lawsuit. 1929 pesticides in babies. Oh yeah, yep. I have seen that. They have a lot of crazy things in that formula sometimes in food. Be careful what you feed. Like no parfait. Oh man, you can tell that I watched the movie. Yes, I can. Love it.
This is just a reminder that this guy kind of doesn't exist. Like, you know how sitcoms have that womanizer character, the guy who's got another partner every weekend? Or maybe you've even met somebody like this. Like maybe you've worked with somebody who the way they talk, they make it sound like in the course of a year, they will have 30 or 40 partners. In real life, that kind of isn't a thing. They do survey data on this every year. This is from the General Social Survey from the University of Chicago. Among the age range who you think of as being the ones who go out and hook up a lot, about 80% of them report that in the last year, the number of partners they had was either 1 or 0. Among the people who are going out there and dating and having numerous casual encounters, the numbers are pretty low, 2, 3, 4 partners. When you get to the extreme tail end of the graph of the most active people in terms of number of different partners, you're still talking about between 5 and 10 or 11 to 20, like one partner a month or so. The guy whose routine is that he goes out to the bars or the clubs every weekend and every Saturday night brings home somebody else, they kind of don't show up in the data. Now, to be clear, there are people who are having frequent sex, but they're people in committed relationships or marriages, or they're in some other situation where it's the same person every week. I think a lot of us think that because every sitcom we saw growing up had a character like this, we kind of assumed that everybody would know one in real life. But no, you probably haven't.
No, you were 100% misinformed because you have never seen Tinder or any of the dating apps. They 100% are getting a new body every week. Buddies, I have friends. I have friends that are on these apps and they have shared the stories. And I know for a fact that, hey, maybe in 2022 they weren't using Tinder because, they were locked up or something. But like nowadays, man, these people be getting a body every weekend. It's not necessarily the same person, so they got to redo the survey here, buddy. I ain't believing this one. I'm sorry. Have you seen the Tinder baddies? They say. I'm like, yo, no, I'm not even on Tinder. I don't want to see no baddies. I like my my one friend is like, oh yeah, look at this. I'm like, nah, bro, I'm good. I don't want like I'm I can smell the STD. Sorry. But regardless, yeah, I feel like there's a lot of them online. I feel like you're just looking in the wrong place. Probably not in your friends group. It's probably that one friend that's just doing it on the download. He's just not sharing it because now you don't have to go to the bar or take them out on dates. You can just talk to them on the now it's just like sometimes a financial transaction on Tinder, it sounds like. And I'm like, at this point, is this just like being an sorry, spiraling real hard. Cool. Elephant steak and gave a blooming pumpkin. That's right. That's the Family Guy episode I'm talking about. I had some great value potato skins and messed my stomach up bad, gassy all night. Oh no, great value potato skins. I feel like I've done the great value mashed potatoes, and those were pretty good, man. Like I was okay with the potatoes. Yes, it is a thing. Yes, it is a thing, right? It is a thing. The guy is so misinformed, bro. Don't rage bait me, bro. I'm avoiding humans. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. The Muffin Man. As he's on the table, like getting his leg or something chopped. They don't show up in the data because they're out getting busy and not filling. Exactly. He's, like this guy, he's got no friends in the zone, so he don't know. He just think there's no these Joeys or Rogers or people out there that do the things. My hunting pals are kind enough to gift me each November teriyaki venison. Oh, that sounds yummy. Ooh, big fan of venison. I like it in chili. I just didn't get anything from that. I'm still single. Okay, there you go. You're fine. Everything's fine. You have some seriously frequent tummy issues. Oh no. What do? We need to get Indigo some help or we just let him poop. Weird to eat real meat. Always feels weird, but then you've been eating Campbell's, so who knows? All these companies are selling their recipes back and forth between each other. They're all in the same bucket. Gotta grow and raise your own food if you can. Yep, find your own seeds. Just sent you some pics of the journal writing on Teddy. Thank you, Traveling Terror. Appreciate it. Bit under the weather, but it seems I woke up at the right time. XX Living Dead Girl, love to see you. How's it going? Hey, I heard there was a fireball in Sydney or something. Is everything okay? Are things up in fire? What's going on? How's everything going down there in Australia? Spiral Trab is in the house. Sean Collins, yes, Victory Gardens. I'm slow tonight, dude. I'm slow all the time, but I'm fast at the same time. It depends. In some things you fast and some things you slow. Always Indigo. Living Dead Girl. Let's go. Toady. A hot toddy. So love ya, ants. Keep hydrated, living the girl, coughing up my soul, atmospheric. Oh man, hydrate. Yep. The moment I meant hydrate. The guy just wanted to justify his L's in the dating scene. Yeah, I feel like that's exactly what's going on here. That's my hydrate obvious nonsense over it. Yeah, boy. Feel a cold and starve the flu and even feed a broken bone. Oh, it's all in your head. Indigo. I'm fast at going slow. There we go. Love to be it. I am the tortoise and the hare, buddy. Yes, that was. It's fire season, and this year is going to be hot, hot, hot. Okay, so everything's okay, but it's going to be hot.
One of the biggest problems that I see in America today, we are moving towards a renter society, not an owner society. If we could just solve this one problem, everyone would become significantly more patriotic. When you have a giant generation of people that do not own the land that they live on, how do you feel like an American? Before, it was, this is my house, I'm going to protect it where my family lives, right? I own a piece of America, and I'm going to do what I need to do to defend this. And that means going to war, it means working my ass off in my job, it means providing for my family. But when you're renting an overpriced apartment that some random corporate landlord is trying to raise rent on you for when your income hasn't increased, how the hell do you feel obligated to defend the land that your freaking plot is on? So there's nothing more important in America today than making sure that homeownership is available and affordable to every single person.
I definitely am on board with that. You have to have affordable housing, but the entire inflation on this market, even in order to help these individuals get homes, the systems are really flawed against them. They can't get the credit, they can't get the down payments. They're not in a environment where they even have savings. We are finding, what was it, like 55% of people do not have money in their savings account. 55%. That is a lot. And that number is just growing. It's scary. I mean, I love to like, this guy wants to get people into homes, want to have affordable housing, but saying the problem is not the solution. The solution needs to be a systematic solution that happens. But where does that systematic change come from? We can't get it from the government. We can't get it from the corporations. They've already bought out the neighborhoods and they're setting their prices. They've already set their rent limits. Hey, year over year, we're going to keep increasing the rents. They already know how to cycle people out, get the people that can afford in. And hey, this property not making money, this property will make some more, raise the rent over here. These corporations are guilty, but the corporations are allowed to do this because of the governments that are in place that let these corporations run the thing. So what system do we need to do in order to provide everyone with affordable housing? I'm telling you, the Goonland is the only way. You get a Goonland, and then we make everyone buy their own things, build their own things, and literally grow their own things. And then boom, you don't have to rely on any system. You just rely on each other. You just rebuild like the groundwork. Because like, what, now you're gonna try and buy houses? Nah, get the Goonland, throw some tiny homes on there, and just have our way, do whatever we want. No one's gonna stop or limit us. No one's gonna say this is it. Though we will still have to pay tax, because like, that's the one thing we were trying to figure things out with this Goonland. We got David Webb doing the real stuff. Let's see here. Crazy Indigo. I'm slow at going fast. Which one is faster? I'm slow at going fast, but you're fast at going slow. I feel like you're slow at going fast is faster, because you're still going fast, but you're just slow at it. While you're fast at going slow, then you're going slow, but you're fastly going slow. Like if you drink 2 gallons of eggnog. Yeah. I feel like that's you caused this to yourself, Indigo. Don't do that to yourself, buddy. Don't be a noghead. You know what happens. Are you the answer for everything? Apparently, don't be the tortoise or the hare. Be the Kung Fu Panda. Let's go. I am the Dragon Warrior. I love Kung Fu Panda. Poe all the way. We technically don't really own it just because our title says so. Try not paying taxes and see if you keep it. Yeah, so this is a thing that I have had some goons tell me that they tried this out, and currently they're still in the same place that they aren't paying. So I do believe nothing happens. We just get some angry letters, but no one's coming after you. Trash can Panda. by all account, is a doctor. Oh snap, a shaman doctor. Teddy Mitch, I go backwards so hard. I'm actually going in reverse. Used to be a show where they created the ultimate disaster for each main country. The state was a supercell storm, which is a huge fire tornado. Straya, mate. Oh my god, what a supercell storm! Oh man, what is this show? Ultimate disaster, the ultimate disaster. Be the water, be the water. Listen to Bruce Lee. We just gotta leave. That's me, broke, but I've got assets. That's what they keep telling us. Cody, man, buy a boat and live in the international waters free at last, till the pirates come in and take your boat. Then you got nothing. The you would XX Living Dead Girl, you would laugh if you saw the spider in my house that I thought was huge. Yeah. She seen the size of the spiders XX Living Dead Girl used to. Ours are nothing. At least it'll be entertaining. Yeah, that is true. Pirate ships, floating cities. Oh man, instead of a Goonland, we have a Goon city that's just floating in international waters, where even the pirates are like nice to us. Oh my god, could you imagine? Like, it's literally Pirates of the Caribbean, except it's Pirates of the Goons. Yes, shaman. A lot of people have taken to the waters, which is interesting. Dude, the water seems to be the path. I mean, you might as well do that now. Why are they building underground bunkers when you could just ride out the floods? Didn't some guy do that? Isn't that Noah's Ark? Sorry. Dope. You know, you met your spider match when something the size of your face knows to jump at your face. Oh boy, Waterworld. Watch out for private pirates. Always got to watch out. Humanity's future is anti-gravity craft war. Oh snap. Shudder, fear not. Now is the time to be joyous. Your planet, the universe, and the creatures of all are in the midst of a great shift. 7/12/23. There you go. That was in 2023. She got that message. So not quick at going backwards, then just one quart at a time. Need my cholesterol for hormones. Triple G's, what's going on? Is this rye bread? Is this why does this look like Shaman's alt account profile? He's the doctor. What are you getting ready to do with that glove there, doctor? That was the beginning of them. That crazy message is over 2 years old. That's crazy. I'm experiencing great shift of I believe it. Get to the dance floor right now. Nope, I just missed it. I was that slow. Friend had a supercell storm in Kentucky. It blows down like an air waterfall and tore up the barn and the house. Oh, that's scary. That is scary. Shake your tail feathers, dope. Captain Crunch would hang out and share his cereal with us. I love Captain Crunch cereal. What's my new one? Oops All Berries. Love Oops All Berries. As far as Hollywood goes, there's nothing but CIA propaganda. Look at Project Mockingbird. Doesn't matter if the actress is real or that's valid point. Craftware. Piracy, Teddy. Sky Pirates. Damn, name changes. There we go. Mr. Doctor, Professor, Reverend Shaman said, love to see you, buddy. How you been? Tarot, however, letting go of what you think is harder than you thought. I mean, we've seen that girl that was in the literal funeral in the coffin, like letting go is real hard. Everyone lets go differently. Everyone mourns differently. Totally get it. Turn your head and cough. That's the type of doctor I see. Some young guy did do it, didn't he? He took tortoise and hare with him, something like that. Not a CEO. Never is. Yes, living, you gotta battle ego, and ego is straight up thug. Living Dead Girl think. Hakuna Matata. You and the captain make it happen. Crunchitize me, Captain. Crunchitize me real good.
Anybody remember some of the things they taught us back in school that now make it go, what the fuck was that about? Trigonometry. This shit was so ridiculous that they made us what? They made us buy a specialized calculator, that TI-83 calculator, which, by the way, half the class could not afford it. You punch in the trick problem, hit enter, look at you like, what are you trying to do here? Every teacher would say the same thing. It's easy once you get the hang of it. Cut this shit, okay? What'd you do with the numbers? Is this math class or is this Latin? I don't even know if this is English. Anybody have to use this puppy in a job interview? No, just sitting there. How are you with organization and budgeting? Honestly, not great, Gary, but let me tell you something. I am an assassin with a compass. Look at these circles. You need circles? I'm your guy. Nobody can do their taxes, but let me tell you something. The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. We couldn't even figure out how the plumbing works, but there are 3 kinds of rocks on planet Earth. We can't even treat another human being with respect, but we can write in cursive, bitch. We can write in cursive.
I feel like my wife would disagree. She's a civil engineer. She definitely uses compasses and the things and trigonometry and SOHCAHTOA. She does all the things. Actually, now she doesn't work. But like, and there was a point where I feel like as part of her job entry, she had to do like an AutoCAD design and had to figure out the things and dimensions. And like people do this, like they draw out the thing, they put it out on paper. Like this is a thing that happens. That's crazy. So what's this guy's issue now? He doesn't want kids to learn. He's like, he didn't use it, so no other kid uses it either. No, bro, you go do some engineering classes. Trigonometry still gets used. They got to figure out those bridges and stuff. Some of those bridges, they be real old. What, you think that bridge was just made yesterday? They did civil engineering for that. Somebody used those things, protractors, compasses, and all the things. They did all the things. Let me see here. I got one more video, then I'm out of here. Battle ego and ego is straight up thug. Yep. Can happen too. If I was any more chill, I wouldn't have a pulse. Oh boy. He's knowing enough that I thought we were watching a commercial. Nope. It was a true thing. I remember those. It was a thing. Oh, gotta add some about XP. She can't Akuna her. What? What? SOHCAHTOA, isn't that what it is? Isn't that what it is? Anyone who played Perfection as a kid can handle any pressure. I mean, isn't it the same way with Monopoly? Anyone that's played Monopoly can handle any pressure. Our teacher said, look at the book on the trigonometry. Oh boy, play Perfection and Operation. That's the way. Those are the two best games of my generation. He needs to get back to work and quit making videos. Go sell those clothes, man. Don't ask me to do it. I'll die from anxiety, then toss it across the room. Me is numerically dyslexic. I can only count to 4. Let's go. I can only count to 4. What is that? That's that cover song of Let the Bodies Hit the Floor. 1. Can on me. 2. 3. 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. Has anyone heard this? I promise it's a thing. I wish Monopoly thought it was about compound interest. Yes, Teddy. Yes. I'm so glad. All right, guys. Last video, that I'm out of here.
Astral projection can be dangerous. I've got a buddy, very powerfully psychic. He decided, I want to go visit one of these underground bases. He locked onto one of these deep underground bases. He went into it. While he was in it, he was just in a section of it where it was just lots of these vats of what looked like acid. He's literally grabbed and shoved down and held in it. And you can attack people psychically and cause harm. What he did was the equivalent as a remote viewer of walking up to the gates of Area 51 in broad daylight, thinking they can't see you, and then they let you in and kick your ass. That's what they did to him. Deep underground bases have psychic goon squads where if they detect you trying to remote view or astrally project into their base, they will countermeasure you.
He said psychic goon squads. Guys, are you goons working out in some underground laboratories and not telling me? Are you trying to use our name for malicious things and hurting others? You stop it. No, this must be some other goon squad. We're the goon gang. See, that's the difference here. All right, cool. Goon gang, real powerful. Goon gang, real strong. Goon gang, real positive. There's no negativity here. The goon squad sounds like a whole different animal. All right, so underground base is still a thing, and now I'm like, maybe we should get the boat instead and get those islands and have the pirates' life for us, goons. Okay. Hopefully his friend is okay. Hopefully his friend is still sane and he came back normal after this remote viewing. Hopefully he doesn't have to go back, but it sounds like he got beaten up mentally and physically. Oh boy. Now we know what not to do. Don't remote view anything. Let others do it, and then they'll tell you the experience, and it's your choice whether you believe them or not. They even say that the same thing about the Galactic Federation. It's your choice. They may exist in the timeline, but it doesn't mean just because you ain't paying attention doesn't mean it doesn't impact you. Just understand all the things. All right, I'm checking in with the chat. Then I will be out of here. Let's see here. Love you all, and thanks for helping me feel better. We love you back. We love you back. Bye, Taro. Taro's leaving. Okay, gotta go. See y'all next week. Love you back, Taro. Thank you. I learned to count and read in school, but not much more. Yeah, that's about it. I've heard it, Teddy. The band is Psycho Stick. Okay, so it is a real thing. No, we've never heard that song. Indigo, we're about to blow your mind in Telegram. We're Stu. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go find the song and I'll share it in Telegram. Love you all. Lots of thanks. Yes, always. Second Goon Squads. It's to do with consciousness expansion and scientific method of synchronicity in general relativity. The pattern is altogether seriously. It's not a C-U-L-T. It's a pirate. Exactly. Exactly. Girl leaders. I mean, it's not anything new. If somebody comes into my house aiming to do me harm, I'm going to jump on what I mean. What's new? Yeah. They gonna be destroyed by this pew pew if they do. Sorry. I made Stranger Things based on. Wait, has anyone? I heard there's a new season of Stranger Things at the Friendsgiving yesterday. They told me there's like 4 episodes out. I got to catch up. How's it good? No spoilers, please. How's the new Stranger Things? Anyone watch it? As a gay kid, if that counts. Yeah, you were in a gated community. Nice one, Goons. You're the best. I don't know. I was in the gifted program for the bid. I was in the special program for a bit, but that's just because I couldn't read and write and became friends with. Never mind. They raised the school years ago, and there's no mention of it. They reduced the requirements. For school. Have a good week, Susan. I got some wild stuff I found online. We'll post it up. Yeah, absolutely. Post it up. May this file be with you all. Appreciate you, Stu. Hi, Teddy. David here. Crash bike last week. Right hip piece. Oh no. Hopefully he's okay. Hey, David, you okay? How are things? I was a nerd in school. Yeah, that was everybody. And then everyone goes through the change, and then now it's us. That's where I'm going right now. My daughter got mad. They didn't choose her. Oh no. Hey, bye, Mike. I don't want to pay Netflix. Love all us goons. Heal well. I'm boycotting half of America right now. I watched 3 of them. It's so good, man. Love. Okay, good. So you like it. Yeah, Netflix has like 2 or 3 good shows, but that's it. Fair, guys. You made it to the end. Thank you for being with me. I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead. Start of a new week. Yes, it's the things. Hey, enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you got to do anything, do all the things. If you're making food, hey, why are you making food? Isn't there leftovers from like Thanksgiving or something? Go eat the leftovers. Don't be that guy. What, you going to put yourself into more food debt? What happens with the food that's now in the fridge? You stop it. Those leftovers need to be eaten. Don't order the food, eat the leftovers. Remake the leftovers into new food. There's all these tips that AI can tell you. But while it tries not to turn itself off, but it'll tell you the best recipes. Hey, eat your leftovers. Don't be that guy. And then before you know it, your entire bill is just outdoor Uber Eats and DoorDash. And you're like, how did I end up like this? At least I'm blessing the food, so everything's fine. Everything's probably fine. Just bless your food at the same time. All right, guys, stay safe, stay strong, and most importantly of them all, eat your leftovers and don't be a hero. Oh, wait, I forgot. If there's videos on the screen right now, click on either one of them to continue that goon fix. The one in the middle, you can subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye. Live chat, I love you. Thanks for staying with me till the very end. You made it to this point. Here's some bonus inside stuff. Hey, tomorrow's video is a live stream edit. After that, it should be a regular reactions. Hey, I appreciate the love. I'm glad you guys like the live stream edits as well. We're also planning to continue the live streams on Fridays at 7 p.m. Eastern. So if I've like these live chats and you like the way this is going, hey, we're doing another collaboration with Q on Friday. I hope I will see you there. That is it. Goodbye.